much.
All right.
Welcome to Whiskey Vault.
That's the most satisfying knife open.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Ever. Try it. Hands to the side.
Yeah.
Press down on that back.
Yeah, it's nice. If you could choose any name in, that's very nice.
Come on, right?
It's very nice.
Yeah.
If you could choose any name for yourself,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to call yourself Daniel or Richard.
Can I tell you, I actually have one, and it's kind of funny what it is. I've had one since I was
Yeah.
I kind of like Jake.
My brother?
Yeah, I kind of like that name, Jake. I've always liked it.
Okay.
I had a really good friend named Jake.
Jake
I just think it's a cool fucking name.
It's a good name.
Yeah. I think Jake is a cool name.
Yeah, it's a good name.
I'm comfortable with that.
Okay.
How about you?
I'll tell Jake.
I'm taking his name?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't know. I've never thought about it.
Maybe I challenge him to a duel, and whoever wins gets to keep the name Jake.
Mm-hmm. I did have an not an alter ego. I had a different name if I was ever busted as a kid. Back before you have an ID, it's like, oh, what's your name, kids? I'm gonna get you in trouble, blah, blah, blah. Jeff Morgan.
Jeff Morgan?
Yep.
Ah.
What's your name?
Okay.
Jeff Morgan.
Hey, are you a baseball card collector?
I have a lot of baseball. I was when
I
I was a
don't
kid.
know if that came with the bottle
Keith
or if it was a gift.
Hernandez?
Yeah.
From Seinfeld infamy?
Yeah.
Game 6?
You caught it. I wasn't sure if you'd catch the reference.
Shit. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So look, this is a Doubleday Cooperstown distillery.
Oh, wow. So we got a, what was it, a bowling pin recently.
Yeah.
So the bowling pin didn't set a high bar.
No, it
This
didn't.
is a baseball shot.
Now, this is actually made by a craft distillery, and that's kind of cool. And they did label it very accurately.
Oh.
They made a bourbon mash and aged it in used oak for a softer touch.
Because none of those things were in the bowling pin.
No, they weren't. They did label it whiskey distilled from a bourbon mash. That is the full legal required for used oak.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing everything very transparently.
So just to clarify, if it was a new barrel, this would be bourbon.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there an age on it?
No.
Okay.
Now, Cooperstown Distillery is in
It's funny enough.
Otsego County, the home of the National Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Hence the baseball connections.
Okay.
Right?
So this is vanilla heavy, and it doesn't surprise me that it is a used oak bourbon.
Yeah.
It's a very light.
Supposedly they do grain to glass.
Okay. Right on.
I mean, the bottle's super. They must have partnered with the Baseball Hall of Fame for this, I'll bet.
I get vanilla, barreled char, a little bit of a sweetened tea. A little bit of
that's
apple,
it. Me
some
too.
apple in there.
I was going to say apple. Red apples. Not a lot of grain notes. Not a lot of.
So if we're comparing it to the other novelty, already on the nose, this is way better than the bowling pin.
Yeah, way better, but still thin. Like, must be column still.
Column still, and then also the used barrel. Like that barrel impact. So much flavor from bourbon is coming.
Yeah, I didn't get very much time.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, hey, there's the character.
Yeah.
It actually has very real character on the palate.
There's more honey on the
It's
taste.
very soft.
Yeah.
This is a super easy drinking.
You know what this is?
Little punchy on the aftertaste.
You know what this is?
What?
Tried over home plate.
Oh, Jesus.
Somebody kill me.
And you think I have the dad joke? That was a dad joke.
Like I'm inviting
Okay.
the universe
You're embracing it.
to kill me.
Okay. This is Harry Carey. You're committing humor. You're committing humor, Harry Carey. All right.
No, but it is. It's basically.
Oh, by the way, this was from Rob Halla at the Titan.
If you're looking for flavors that are going to be the most comfortable and familiar to a large audience of drinkers, it's kind of this, man. It's that vanilla. It's that apple.
I can't hear anything you're saying over that thing in the distance.
It is very loud.
Yeah, it's so loud.
It sounds like Rob Halla.
Rob Halla.
Holla at you, boy.
This does actually drink a lot more like a good Crown Royal, like the friendly parts of what makes Canadian drinkable whiskey good.
Very
not the shitty stuff.
Soft, almost trying too hard to be your friend.
Lots of apologies involved.
Sorry, man. This is kind of like
Not really my thing.
It's not your thing, no. But is it a lot of people's thing?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Crowd-pleasing whiskey. Yeah. So if their job was to create something in partnership with the Hall of Fame or for generic drinkers, yeah, absolutely. Baseball game whiskey?
Yeah. The vanilla character, though, does strike me as a little bit of, that's 2 in a row, that character of a cheap, column still Canadian vanilla.
Yeah.
That's the version of vanilla. But there's a handful of other things happening in addition to that. So it's not one note.
It's still
boring.
a little punchy in the very, very end
finish.
of the finish.
On the finish, it is. It doesn't land beautifully.
Would you want this to take you out to the ball game?
I deserve this.
Oh, look. It's a baseball diamond.
You sons of bitches.
Look at that.
See, you got the...
Nice. It's got the bases and everything.
Look how I caught the light there. You
I
see?
just noticed that.
Yeah, all right, that's...
Because the shape, I was trying to figure out where to point it. And the shape.
Obviously a novelty, but...
Yeah, but
bad.
not bad.
Cute. Alien Truth Seeker 666. That's the most internet name I've ever heard in my life.
Totally is.
Right.
It's just, yeah.
He emerged from the dark web to comment on our video.
yeah. And it should be hashtag flat earth. You know what Jackson's recent joke was? It was kind of funny.
Right.
Says, you know how you handle conspiracy theorists? When someone's like, oh, you'll probably think the moon landing was real. And you respond to them and you say, you're one of those people that believes in a moon?
Dude, that's not even there. Got you hook, line, and sinker. We have Matt K. Ha.
Oh, we didn't read it.
Oh, we just went off on the name.
Yeah, we did.
Could you? Oh, this is Alien Truth Seeker 666. Could you guys please enunciate the ending toast?
Yeah.
I can't understand it at all. Say it with passion. But
We'll say it a little slower one time.
You know what he's doing?
I posted.
He's seeking the truth.
Yeah, that's true. I told Cash was needing a toast for class, and I was like, well, you can use the one we use.
Right.
Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
Right.
And he was like, I don't know if I like that one. And I was like, no, let me finish. And then I told him the rest of it, and he goes, yeah, I kind of like that. And so later he was hanging out with his friend, he texted me, what was that whole toast?
Right. Should get him the challenge corner with toast on.
Yeah.
Hold on, fellas.
Hey,
Here's the
fighting, stealing.
We got Matt K. I'm watching this after all the inflation and stuff, and every single bottle I have seen on YouTube is at least 30% more expensive in the last
I was
year.
putting this to say, this is why I want to talk about price and scores and things.
Yeah.
But like, if you go back and look at our top 10 list when we were still in the original vault and there was no tribe,
Yeah.
those prices are not even close in some of them. And some of them are like, good, easy, accessible whiskey is now allocated. They have not aged as well as you would imagine. The taste.
I mean, they're still good whiskeys.
The taste analysis has.
Right.
It's still pretty consistent.
I mean, hell, even Lagavulin 16.
It's gotten over $100. Yeah.
I spent like 120. What did you picked it up?
Yeah, it's 120.
120.
Yeah.
Good lord. Okay. I'm going once
I gotta
more.
bring it in,
Just
actually.
sat for a minute.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything different. It's not gonna gain anything.
I got
It
a little
still
bit.
smells like rubber vanilla.
But I got a little bit of caramel wrapped around the vanilla on the nose now.
Yep, still that same sweet. And then strangely, in the very, very finish, it goes, kind of digs in a little.
So, I think we're pleasantly surprised.
Yes.
Is this a good whiskey? Is this a better whiskey than the
shtick?
bowling pin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
you see that, and I have very low standards in it. It surpassed those
Would
standards.
it please the Crown Royal crowd? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think for what it's aiming for,
Yeah.
I think it did a perfectly
I agree.
respectable dog. Here's to fighting, stealing, and
He said drinking. If you fight, may you fight for a friend.
if you steal, may you steal your lovers.
And if you drink,
May
you
drink with